My name is Kitty. I'm a singer and a songwriter, and I make indie pop tunes. I'm based in London. I'm 26. I mostly write about my life, my experience of being a lesbian woman, all of the kind of trials and tribulations that come with growing up, being in your 20s and kind of figuring out how to thrive, basically. I wrote the song Rent a Smile with two really good friends, Emily and Macy. We wrote it over 2 writing sessions, and I had this idea that I wanted to write a song about that feeling that us Brits especially get when the sun comes out in like around this time of year, around, I don't know, even it starts to come through in March, April, May. And we all get so hopeful and so excited for the summer that's to come, and I think it kind of makes us forget about all of our worries and any kind of deeper mental health stuff that's going on there. But actually there's a kind of darker theme to the song that you might not notice on a first listen, and that's about how those issues are still there even if we just kind of are having fun in the sun. But it does help to have sunny weather, and it does help mental health, so that was kind of what we wrote it about. And then my producer is called Jules Konieczny, and he produced it. We took influence from Lord's song Solar Power, definitely. I think the themes really align, but also the kind of layered guitars and her breathy high-pitched vocals in the chorus. So we kind of really listened to that and studied it, and we were definitely inspired by the production of that, but we made it a little bit more poppy, I think. So yeah, that's Rent a Smile. I take inspiration from various places when writing my music and producing my music. I think one of the main ones is other musicians. Vocally, I'm really inspired by Leanne Havas. I always have been. I've been a big fan of hers since her music came out. And Lily Allen is a big one as well. Lyrically, that kind of tongue-in-cheek, I really love that side of Lily Allen. One of my more recent inspirations has been Leve, Icelandic Chinese artist that makes jazzy, poppy, classical, wonderful music, and I really love the raw and real acoustic instruments on her songs, and I definitely try to include that in the writing process. I almost always write with an instrument rather than like with a DAW and Logic or something like that, because it just feels better for me. And also with the production, you won't find a song of mine that doesn't have real live instruments in it. So yeah, those are my musical inspirations. Another big inspiration of mine for my upcoming EP, Swimming for Dummies, which is going to be out on the 21st of June, is TV and film. I watch a lot of TV and a lot of film. I'm not necessarily like a film critic. I watch rom-coms and things that aren't critically acclaimed. I just love that form of media and entertainment. But I've used some quirky little samples from some of my favourite films and TV shows. Don't tell them that I've done it. I don't think you'll be able to find it though. But yeah, I just like the combining the musical inspiration and the visual inspiration and kind of making the visual into a sound. I think that's really cool, and that's what I've tried to do with the new EP. My favourite part of playing shows is definitely the connection I get with the audience. I really love to talk in between my songs, hopefully not too much, but I love to make my audience laugh, and I love to build connections. I love to have little conversations in between songs. It just makes me feel a lot more comfortable on stage, and I think it builds a sense of community with me and the people who are listening to my music. Yeah, I find it really fun, and it definitely is one of the best parts. I guess playing's good too, but I get quite nervous about that. My plans for the rest of this year are to release my EP. That's my big focus at the moment. So like I said, 21st of June, and I have only one more single to release before the whole EP. It's a 5-track EP, and I want to plan an EP launch gig for that as well. So that's kind of the main focus, and then I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break. Not like I'm going to retire or anything like that. I mean, just like, I don't know, a month to not really think about music after the EP release, because I think it'll be a culmination of a lot of kind of stress and love and effort and all of that. So I think I'll give myself a little bit of time to rest, and then definitely will be recording, starting recording EP number 3, which is very exciting. If you want to keep up with me and everything I'm doing with my music, you can follow me on Instagram at kittyldn, and on TikTok it's the same, at kittyldn, and I'm on all of the streaming services as Kitty as well. Sometimes I'm quite hard to find on streaming services because there are loads of Kitties out there. I wish I'd known that before I decided on the name. So yeah, if you type in Kitty and Girlfriend or Kitty and Rent a Smile, one of my song names, then you'll be able to find me. Yeah, I hope to see you on one of the socials soon.